Hi, thanks for coming to my channel. This is Midnight Moon Tarot and I'm Diana. If you're new here, I'd like to take a second and invite you to subscribe and click on the little notification bell so that you're sure to be notified whenever I upload new content. In the description box below, you'll find links to my social media, my Patreon, PayPal, and some links to some really cool things I think you guys will like on Amazon. And if you like the way I read tarot and you would like to request a personalized reading, you can contact me at midnightmoontarot@gmail.com. Okay, this reading is going to be for the astrological sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or anywhere in your chart that Taurus might appear. And this reading is going to be for the month of September 2019. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right in and see what's in store for you, Taurus. What are the love messages for Taurus for the month of September 2019? What are the love messages for Taurus for the month of September 2019? What are the love messages for Taurus for the month of September 2019? What are the love messages for Taurus for the month of September 2019? I don't do jumpers. I know a lot of readers do, but I don't. And it was too many to read anyway. What are the love messages for Taurus for the month of September 2019? And one more time, just for good measure. What are the love messages for Taurus for the month of September 2019? Okay, I'm going to divide these up. Okay. Alright, and the card that's on the bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. Okay. Yikes. Alright. Now, in my description box below, there's a link to a t-shirt that's for sale on Amazon. That's the Three of Swords. It's kind of cool. I like it. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and lay these out. And I do 4 columns. What you're thinking, what your love is thinking, whether it's an ex or a present person you're with, past, present, future love, the one that you are most tied to spiritually and emotionally. Okay, twin flame, soulmate, karmic love, divine counterpart, whoever you feel most tied to. Doesn't necessarily have to be an ex. It could be the one you're with. It can be your ex, even though you may be with someone new. Okay. The third row is the obstacles that you're facing in the month of September, and the fourth row is your outcome. Okay. So let's go ahead and lay these out. All right. Okay, I see that you are not particularly happy in the situation that you are in at the moment. There may be things that are going on that make you feel as if there's a lot of petty arguing, maybe a little bit of resentment going on, feeling like you have no other choice but to be with this person. You may feel as if you're a little trapped in this situation, feeling like there's no way out. You know, why bother? You know. Okay. Now, if there was a third-party situation, you may have found that you jumped into a new relationship before you were completely healed from a previous relationship, or you are thinking that your partner is in a third-party relationship, or maybe you are. And sometimes, even if you are not physically in that third-party relationship, this can also mean that you are mentally and emotionally and spiritually still involved with someone. Okay. Now, the person that you're with sees you as their emperor, as their savior, as somebody who has stepped in to rescue them from maybe some hard times they may be going through. They are wanting to be your Queen of Pentacles, your wife, your true love, your happily ever after, your one person, okay? See her? She's very focused on making that happen. She's in kind of a honeymoon stage where she sees you as if you are the be-all, end-all, okay? All right. And your obstacles are, hold on, they were both in reverse. Okay, just wanted to pick them up right. Okay, so your obstacles are the Ace of Pentacles and the, I don't want to call her the King again like I did last. It is the Queen of Swords this time. Last time I was calling the King of Swords the Queen. Okay, so your obstacles are, you're not going to find stability in this new relationship. You are not going to be able to necessarily cut out the relationship. You will maintain it for a while, let it run its course, okay? And your outcome is the King of Swords and the King of Wands, okay? So where there may be a little bit of passion or sexuality, or this person is, you're with this person because you are in need of sex, and they're allowing you to have that. The other person is most definitely taking this relationship very, very seriously, okay? And you very much could be messing with the wrong person, all right? Because they really and truly are going to end up, when they have this realization, when they find out about it, they are going to be pissed. I mean, seriously, really pissed. In fact, they may cut you out of their life permanently, okay? They will find no more use for you, because they're going to feel as if they're being played, and this is never a good thing to do, Taurus, okay? Never, ever. All right, I'm going to pull some more cards. All right. Now I see that you have the Page of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Now, you know, I see that you should be receiving some type of communication from an air sign. This would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or you may be reaching out to them. You may be focused more on this third-party person, the way she's holding this little bird in her hand. Even though she may be growing a new garden here, she's looking at that hand, looking at that bird in that hand. The bird is air as well, okay? So you may be still kind of emotionally tied to an air sign. Now, if they don't reach out to you, you may be reaching out to them. When you do this, of course, this person is going to be pretty upset, okay? They may become disillusioned with you as their emperor, and there might be a lot of little petty arguments about, you know, what's going on. Why are you still talking to this person? Why are you still communicating with this person? Why are you still allowing communication with this person? It absolutely is kind of maybe an off-limits type subject for this particular relationship. And listen, I know my air conditioner's going, but it is the desert and it is like 110 degrees, and if I turn off the air, it's going to be so hot. So I'm going to try to talk just a little louder so you guys can hear me well, okay? All right, so this is the way your person that you're with is going to be feeling. Okay, so you're going to reach out to them. They're going to feel pulled, like, should they stay with you? Should they not? Should they cut this off? what's going on. You are going to feel as if you don't want to be alone. You're going to reach out to them. You're going to offer some type of solution. You'll agree to anything that they're going to say in order to just maintain this relationship, because you don't necessarily, you know, this is a page, this is a lot of really immature energy, not realizing what it is you're playing with, not realizing that this queen thinks that you are not only a king, but that you are an emperor. And she's beginning to see you, or he's beginning to see you as someone who is definitely playing games, and sees that you are pulled in two directions. Okay? And you're going to have to resolve this in order to continue this relationship. Then we have the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. This is double sixes. They should be this way. Sorry. It's the way I picked them up. Okay. So the Six of Swords shows that because you may be making them feel as if they're having to beg for any attention, as if they are the one doing all the work in the relationship. Maybe they're doing all the catering to you and all putting forth all the effort in the relationship because they really, really, really want to be a wifey or a queen, okay, to you. So they're putting on their best side as well, okay? But, you know, your heart's somewhere else. You're always like thinking about what might have been, how it could have gone a different way, and, you know, maybe emotionally moving away from this particular relationship. Okay. So I see that you are not going to be able to manifest anything at the moment. You're going to temporarily be suspended. You're not going to be able to move forward in this relationship. It's going to be kind of stagnant. There's not going to be communication from your previous person, partner. It could be someone from weeks or months ago. It could be someone from a year or two or decade ago even. But this air sign is very strong in your memory and in your thoughts, and it's not allowing you to make this new relationship what the other person feels like it should be. Okay. When your new partner discovers this and they find out that they are not going to be the Queen of Pentacles to this beautiful happily ever after scenario that they have kind of created in their mind, where, you know, this person may be someone who is I don't know, maybe clingy, or you know, wanting more from you than you are absolutely positively able to give. Okay, so it is in reverse. And as they find out about the sneakiness and the things that you're doing behind their back, this card right here is about a liar, and it's somebody sneaky. And so he's grabbing these swords, he's leaving two behind. Twos are about reconciliations, okay? So your fives are about arguments, things like this. So you're stealing these five and you're sneaking away with it, thinking that the two won't find out about it, and thinking that the new person won't find out either. And it's going to put you in a predicament. Okay? A lot of swords here, if you get my drift, okay? So, I mean, there are a lot of swords. You have the Five of Swords, and the Eight of Swords, the Three of Swords dominating this relationship. You have the Queen of Swords, and you have this King of Swords, and you have the Six of Swords, and you have this Page of Swords, okay? You are very, very, very definitely still tied emotionally, spiritually, karmically tied to this air sign that you are not able to disconnect yourself from. And it's a very sad situation for this person who maybe you've taken up with because they think that they're going to be forever with you. They're just, they may be a little bit lonely. They may be someone that doesn't receive a lot of attention from people of the opposite sex for whatever reason. But when you do offer them attention and affection, they latch onto it like it is forever. And when they find out differently, they find out they've been played, their heart's going to be broken. Okay? Alright. So, yeah. So I see that in this outcome, you're going to have a lot of people that turn against you, that, feel as if maybe you weren't being your most authentic self. You weren't being genuine about your feelings when you initiated this relationship with this new person. I see that this person is a water sign, which would be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. They may feel like, their hearts, like they were just one of several that you could have been with or might have been with. When he's looking at these 4 cups and this 1 cup here is being offered to him, he's not interested. He's not interested at all. But, a bad relationship, in some people's opinion, is better than being alone. And so it looks as if you have reached out and attached yourself to this water sign. But it's just a bad situation all around. And a lot of people are going to begrudge you because of it, and you're going to feel defensive because a lot of people, where they may view this person as a friend, or they may have a lot of friends but not a lot of romantic partners, they may feel as if you hurt their friends. You may be left feeling ostracized and defensive. Okay. Woo, okay, King of Pentacles. Alright, so I see that for you, there's going to be a brand new beginning. There's going to be a little bit of luck come your way. Not really too sure how you can be lucky when you've mistreated a person by, manipulating or playing with their emotions a little bit. I don't mean to sound bitchy or fussy, Really, I'm only the messenger. I'm only the one sitting here reading these cards and explaining them as they come up. But this King of Pentacles may feel like, okay, I was wrong. I put myself out there. I've made myself vulnerable. I'm accepting responsibility for all these things. It feels kind of like it's fake, like you may be telling this person just to continue the relationship a little bit. I see again, here's this nasty Queen of Wands reverse. When she's turned in reverse, she's a really nasty person. She's a person that likes to stir the pot, if you know what I'm saying. She's going to come along and interfere in your relationship. She's the one that gets in contact with you whenever you start new relationships. She may feel like, it's not good for you to have happiness. Maybe at one time she had thought she was going to be your Queen of Pentacles, and maybe at one time she was, but it did not turn out the way she wanted. But for whatever reason, this person, and in your reading back end of August, was that in order to move forward in your relationship or any new relationship that you may start, you're going to have to discard this person from your life, because what they do is they come into your life and it leaves your new person feeling as if, and this is fire energy, this is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Okay, so if you know anybody that is Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, that is an ex of yours that always seems to show up and like try to start communication with you, or ask favors, or have an emergency where you rush over to see about them, and it leaves your partner or your new partner feeling as if, what's going on here? Don't they have anybody else in their life instead of their ex that can come to their rescue all the time? And they enjoy making your partner feel that way. So here she comes again. Okay, if you have not, and that's fine if that's what you want. Okay, maybe this person is the one you're supposed to be with forever and ever after all. Maybe that is the person. If you cannot seem to cut cords with this person, or make this person go away out of your life after relationship after relationship after relationship, she has come and interfered and caused trouble in that relationship, okay? Where she's viewed kind of not in the best light, okay? And it has always interfered with whatever loving relationship you have coming along. So where I thought that this is a Libra that has your heart, or Aries or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini air sign, where that is the person that may have your heart emotionally. This Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries is the person that you allow in your life, and they're going to keep coming around to you. Make it adamantly clear. This new love of yours, all things in the dark come to the light, Taurus. Everything that you do is going to be found out. You're going to be, you may cut this person, this Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius out of your life. But your air person, your air sign person, is not having you, and your new water person is not going to have anything to do with you either, because you have continued to allow this sort of interference. Okay. You have to let it go in order for you to be happy, or either you're going to have to go back to that person, eliminate all others from your life, and make a go of that and make it right, okay? But you cannot have your heart in 3 different places. You can't have your far past, your past, and your future all in one. You can't, unless everybody's agreeing to be sister wives, and I don't think that's happening. Okay. All right. So I see that you are going to receive definitely some childish kind of communication from this fire sign, and it's going to make you feel reflective and think about your choices and what it is you need to do, what you need to put in your past. And you see in this 4 of Swords, you have this 1 that is beneath you, which in this particular signifies your one true love. Your one true love. Not your 2 or your 3 or your 4 or 5 true love. Your one true love. And you see these 3 swords here? They're hanging over you. Right there. Boom. And you're thinking, which one do I pick? Which one do I pick? Where did that little guy go just a second ago? Let me find him. Okay. Oh, I can't find him. But it's that 4 of Cups. You've got this 4 of Swords. Where did he go? Where did he go? Anyway, so here he is. So you got, you have these 3 swords. You have these 3 cups right here. You need to pick the 1. You need to pick 1, or you need to pick none. Just be done. Okay? Eliminate them all from your life and wait for the one true love to manifest. Okay? You have some choices to make. You have some choices to make. And like I said, there's a lot of immature energy going on here, thinking that you can do all these things and play with these people's emotions, and it's not fair. It's time to lay down these burdens. It's time to learn from your lessons. It's time to build on everything. And that is the only way that you are going to ever be united or reunited with your one true love, is that you have to eliminate all outside interference. You need that good signal for the right vibration to come in, okay? You know, when there's outside interference on your television or your radio, or, you know, you can't get 100% of the benefit of being with your love if you have all these channels trying to tune in, okay? The reason exes from your past continue to contact you and disrupt your current relationships is because you are not giving them a clear signal to not do that, okay? It's time to put it down so that you can move on and be happy. All right, well, I'm sorry. That seems a little fussy and a little bossy, but you know, sometimes it happens. And like I said, these are just the cards that came out, and I'm just reading them to you the way that I see them. And I see that you do have a lot of people who love you and may have loved you, but for some reason or another, one or both or all three or all of them maybe were not the right person for you. You have to go with the one that is most in your heart, the one that you feel the deepest and most sincere, loving, spiritual, soulmate, twin flame connection with. You can't have that with everybody. You can have that with one, okay? Like I've said dozens of times, it is a twin flame relationship. It's not a triple or quadruple or quintuple flame relationship. It's a twin flame relationship, okay? So, good luck. All right. I love you guys. Bye-bye. Happy September.